Hello and welcome to the review of the KZ EDX. Now, I've already done a video about the QKZ AK6 series, which I think you would love to see, especially if you are big on bass and all that. But today we're going to be talking about the KZ EDX. Now, the KZ EDX is an entry level IEM from Chinese manufacturers KZ. So if you are looking to give IEMs a try, entry-level IEMs are a good and cost-effective way to get started. Now, this is where companies like KZ excels at. Now, first things first, obviously, if you get one of these, you're going to have to open the box. Now, in the box, you'll find the IEM, cables, and extra earbud tips. Now, the unboxing of the KZ EDX, despite the fact that it's an entry-level IEM, it's actually quite, what's the word to use now? It's a premium unboxing experience, the way like the box and the IEMs are well arranged inside. Now, despite this being an entry-level IEM, or IEMs rather, the cables are detachable and they use 2-pin connectors. Now, this is both a blessing and an issue. Seriously, it's a blessing because if the cables go bad, you can easily just take them out and then, like swap them or replace them with new ones. But if you are not very careful, since the IEMs, the cables are detachable, you could easily lose them. I mean, I have lost one myself because like you have them on your shoulder, one thing leads to another, a backpack or something, and one is gone. One IEM is gone, and I remember having to retrace my steps for close to 1 kilometer trying to look for one of these IEMs that I lost. So yeah, it's a lesson I learned the hard way. So if I'm on the street, I don't have them hanging on my neck anymore. I simply just tuck them into my pockets, right? So so the cables contain a mic and a single multifunctional button. Now, the IEM itself, it's just like every other entry-level IEM, uses a single firing 10mm dynamic driver. I think that's very important to note. So it only has one dynamic driver in there, and it's tuned to produce bass. The IEM is well molded and offers really good sound isolation. That is passive noise cancellation for those people who are big on noise cancellation. It's not active, it's passive. So that means it physically covers the ear away from, keeps other sounds from getting to your ear, which produces the sound isolation and then helps you to focus on music even more. Now, these IEMs look really good. They look like a custom high-end, if you wear these on the street or if you wear this plein, people think maybe you got really expensive IEMs on. No, they are really they're entry-level IEMs. So let's go over the specs one more time. There is a 10mm dynamic driver here. The size is 10mm, as I've already explained, and then the cables are detachable, and most of them come with a mic depending on how you buy it. If you buy it from AliExpress or from one of the stores which I patronize a lot, which is Olaje stores, there's usually the option to get a cable with a mic and one without a mic. Now, I would advise you get one with a mic, really, so that you can make calls while you are at it. So that's as an aside. Let's move on to the setup. Now, it's very important to note that while setting up, that it is the cable that determines which ear goes left or right. It's not the IEMs itself. The IEMs, it doesn't really matter, you could plug them anywhere. It's the cable. If you plug an IEM into the right cable, the right sided cable, it becomes like the right ear. It becomes the right ear, the right IEM for the right side of your head. If you plug it into the left IEM cable, it becomes the left side. So all you have to do is just locate the 2-pin connectors, flip the whole thing upside down, plug it in, make sure that you put it securely if you do not want to start losing or if you don't want to lose your IEMs and then have to try retrace your steps back looking for them the way I did. Yeah, so the KZ EDX offers bass, but it's not overwhelmingly. I mean, I talked about the QKZ AK6 a few weeks ago. Like that one is overwhelmingly a bass IEM, so much so that sometimes the bass can maybe even drown out the high tunes. But when it comes to this one, it's a bit more, the treble, that's the mid, and then the high tones are a bit more sharper. They're not dulled out by the bass as opposed to the QKZ and AK6. Now this is very impressive, especially when you consider how much it costs. If you wear this side by side with, say, like a regular earphone, or even like some low-end TWS like earbuds, you are basically going to toss those ones aside. Like this one is really good. So when you put it on, you hear very rich, a very detailed sound. Bass, the bass is okay. The treble and the high tunes, even though they are not like, you know, premium quality sound, they are not as drowned out by the bass as you find on other entry level IEMs. The bass sounds okay, it doesn't drown out the mids and the highs. But if you prefer more bass, then you could get a music player with an equalizer to be able to, like, you know, adjust the settings, adjust the sound that you get to your particular tastes. Now should you be getting this IEM if you're getting started, or probably you've been using other, like, you know, entry-level IEMs before, and you want to test something else? Absolutely, this IEM is, I have used this for about a month, and I can confirm that it is really good. You should definitely use this. So with that, we're going to go for the sound test, and then, you know, do the mic test, and then we would wrap up this video. Yeah, so let's go there. This is the mic test. Mic test, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. How does this sound? Does this sound okay? Mic test, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Alright, so with that, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and, you know, if you really want to see more stuff like this, it would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button, and then, you know, tap on the notification bell so that you get notified when I put out new videos. Also, if you really want the message to go out about IEMs, be sure to, you know, use the share button. You know, share it to your friends, share it to your family, you know, share it to anybody else who is an audiophile that wants to get into, like, you know, IEMs, stuff that will help them listen to their music. And that will be that. My name is Jeffrey once more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Stay safe.